Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in to Billionaires Club 101. Today's topic is LYFT tips, LYFT driving tips. Today is going on my second week with LYFT. But before I joined LYFT, I did some research and seeing what some of the most successful drivers are doing. And based on those research, this is what I base my driving pattern on. So let me just give you tips like one main important tips. Just don't get in your car and just drive around aimlessly. Don't look at your heat maps and think based on the number of calls is reflection of what you see in the heat maps. Today I was out for about an hour. I did about 5-6 rides within an hour time. One back to back, from dropping off this person, and then as soon as I drop them off, another call comes right in. So within about an hour, maybe a little bit more than an hour, I believe it's an hour and 15 minutes. I did about 6 different rides. The longest one was a 15-minute ride, which is pretty nice. So what you don't want to do is just drive around just blank and waste a lot of gas. You want to find maybe a busy place like your downtown areas, college campuses. Here in San Diego, I have the luxury of driving towards the beach. This is a Friday night, so there's a lot of people who are looking to go to bars and clubs and all those things. So, picking a location in the surrounding areas, you're going to get some hits and some calls. So I just came and just for a pause because, I was getting really busy, and I said, let me just take a break. So that's the benefit of being a LYFT driver. You can take breaks whenever you want to take a break. You can drive whenever you want to drive. Another thing is, which is pretty nice, I maintained a 4.9 stars. So, LYFT have a grading system where you can actually rate your passengers, and the passengers can also rate you. So based off of my passengers' experience with riding in my car, I've maintained a 4.9 rating stars, so that's pretty nice. And then also, what's a good thing with LYFT is, once you do some drives and people are satisfied with, you get them to their destination at a good amount of time, they begin to tip you, and the tip goes into your account as well. So remember not to just drive aimlessly. Shopping malls is great. There's a lot of ways you can earn money with LYFT. They have a lot of driving bonuses and things like that. If you decide to join LYFT, you'll be able to see what kind of bonuses that are there for you. I don't want to give a lot of information on those bonuses because I want people to join and knowing that they can earn some extra money in their spare time, but also LYFT give you incentives to drive with them. Another thing is pretty unique is I got a guarantee hourly wage per day based on my driving record so far. So that's a pretty unique thing that LYFT has, guaranteed rate of what you're gonna get paid per hour. I don't give that rate out, but it's a great amount of money. I'll definitely utilize that. Another thing is just make sure you have a car charger. One of the things that I've learned is you have a car charger. Sometimes you have passengers who need to charge their phone, so it's good to have a charger for iPhones and a charger for Androids. Some of these good thing is there's a gas station I was fueling up at, and they have this dual car charger. It's an iPhone plus an Android all in one car charger, so that right there helps me out there. And another thing is if you have bottled water, it's good to have bottled water on hand. Some people may get thirsty, offer that to them. It's just complimentary, and that just shows you customer service and all those good things that you want to make sure you provide the best customer service to your passengers, right? You want to get a good rating system. Based on your rating system is how you keep functioning within the LYFT system. Another thing is make sure you got enough gas in your car. Fuel up. You're going to be getting paid some good money, so make sure that your gas is enough where you can get that person from destination pickup time and destination drop off time in the right amount of time. So those are the most important things. Drive the speed limit. You know, you're trying to get a person from their pickup point to the drop-off destination. You don't want to get any speeding tickets along the way. That person may have to get to a certain meeting or a flight at a certain time. And by you driving fast and trying to get them there quicker, and you trying to get onto the next possible passenger, you know, you're going to hinder yourself if you get a speeding ticket. So remember just to drive the speed limit. And another thing is the LYFT navigation systems, it does all the telling for you. So you don't have to figure out how to get to a destination. Even though you know where the destination point is, don't try to do any shortcuts. Your navigation system is going to guide you right to where you need to be. Now you may have a passenger, like I had one today, ask me to turn left here and make it right there. I said, well, you know, the navigation system is going to tell us exactly where to go in the best amount of time. So you don't have to listen to your passengers' directional advice, because your navigation system, which LYFT uses a nice navigation system. It's not your ordinary Google Maps, nothing like that. Nothing to say bad about Google Maps, but the one we use with the LYFT platform provides the best route possible to get to that destination. So I have no problem with using this. It's a really good tool to have. Another thing is to make sure you have for your cell phone mount in your car. I got one very inexpensive, mounted on my car, works perfect. Got my chargers hooked up to that, so you know the power in my phone is going to always stay powered up. So remember, always power up your phone. If it's on a half battery life when you're going out, make sure it's 100%. Don't go out with just a half the battery. You want to make sure you get the best driving experience and, you know, bang for your buck. You're going to be driving, but you want to make some money as well. Also set daily goals. Set daily goals of, you know, how much you want to make minimum for your daily goals. My daily goals is a certain amount, so I reached that amount. So I'm going to take a break, and like I said, this is Friday night in San Diego, so there's a lot of party goers. You know, after hours of going to clubs, a lot of people are avoiding getting a DUI. So you know, you're gonna be in those hot spots, like those downtown areas, beach areas, a lot of clubs, a lot of bars, a lot of people are, you know, taking in a few drinks. Some of them need dropped off in the destination. The longer the drive, the more money you get. So I had to drive a person, I think it was like 20 plus miles, and make some great money. So you definitely want to go to those busy areas, but also remember, set a schedule. Don't just drive whenever you want to drive, and you know, you can drive whenever you want to drive, but just set a schedule. Find out what your busiest times are in your market area. I'm in San Diego. I know, you know, certain times of the day, certain areas are going to be very busy. So right now, I'm within a short amount of time. This is going on my second week, and I'm last week I did 15 hours, and I made over $360. Right. So that's pretty good based off of, you know, 15 hours not in just one day. 50 hours in the course of, you know, a couple of days, 5 days or so. You know, I go out, you know, a few times, but then, you know, some days gonna be I wanted to go out a little bit longer because, you know, it's really busy. I remember when I first started out, I think I did maybe 3 pickups just to get a feel for it. Then the next day I did 5 pickups. Then the next day I did 10 pickups just to see, you know, what it was like. And this is not physical work. This is just picking people up and dropping them off. So, you know, it's based on you, and, you know, when you get tired, when you get bored, I recommend when you're with your downtime and you're waiting for your cue to have passengers show up, maybe you want to bring a book, or maybe you want to do something that's going to occupy your time. Word search, things like that. But don't be on your phone surfing the internet. You want to save your battery life, right? All right, so those are the tips I can give you as far as being a LYFT driver. All right, and if you have not become a LYFT driver, there's a link in the description box below. Click on the link. There are a lot of incentives with the LYFT platform as a driver, so I definitely want to see those people who are joining with the link below. Email me, billionairesclub101@gmail.com. Tell me that you signed up using that link below. My goal is to make sure those people who signed up are going to be earning over a certain amount of money, I want you to make at least $500 per week. If it's up to you and up to me, I'll give you the tips and the tools that I use to earn at least $500 per week, driving just whenever I want to. Last week I stopped for a few days. If I continued on, I'd have surpassed that amount. But of course, I have a family, so I don't want to take away family time just to drive for Lyft. So this extra income is going to allow us to do the things that we want to do, and also we're putting a little bit to the side for our summer vacation. A little extra money goes a long way with a family of what we have. So I want to say thank you for tuning in to Billionaires Club 101. This is our LYFT driver tips. All right, you have a good day. Thank you.